was inspired by the film The Lover. It takes place in the 1930s, and it's the idea of the gentleman in the film being quite refined. And 1930s colonial Vietnam, he needed very loose-fitting suits, but he had such a beautiful wardrobe. And so I was inspired by the idea of his lover wearing his wardrobe, and how would that look in 2012. And I'm still very interested in androgyny, but for spring I wanted a feminine yet strong touch to it. So where you see suiting, you see it in pastel colors, in very fluid fabrics, and where you see florals, you see florals in abstract harsh lines, trying to balance the two worlds of feminine and masculine. There's a few things that you can't have if you truly want to have style, and that's confidence, number one. I don't know any stylish woman in my life that has no confidence. You just have to really believe in what you're doing. You have to have a point of view, and you have to love it, and it shows when you don't. And you have to have the confidence to not follow every trend, to know what trends really apply to your body and what applies to your personality. I'm so proud to be Indian. I'm half Indian, but I feel blessed to get the beauty from that culture. I don't like to pinpoint someone to watch out for, because design is a community of new ideas, and those ideas are always changing, and there's so much out there, and there's enough for everybody that you really need to find what works for you and what you're attracted to. So if you're into sequin cardis and you know what designer makes that, then you should be loyal to them. If you're into little ruffle blouses and you know I'm going to give that to you. Do you know what I mean? So It's not necessarily about one person to watch. I think if you love design and you love the process of it, you love the scale of it, you love the drama of it, you inherently will find designers that speak to your voice. I surround myself with friends and people that are just true friends of mine, and you need support, but you need to actually be working in an industry that you love. So when I go and talk to kids, we all have to start out somewhere, and believe me, I've had many jobs, but when I started a career, it started at the moment that I actually loved what I was doing. And it doesn't matter monetarily how much you make, it just matters that you really love what you're doing, because then you won't mind the long hours. And so yes, Fashion Week is crazy and hectic and insane in terms of the amount of work that needs to be done in a very short amount of time, but it's what I love. And so if I stop and pause, which I'm going to do after this interview, I will really enjoy the fact that I'm at Lincoln Center, that I'm showing my designs to a group of individuals that are amazing at what they do.